Thanks so much for joining me today. I want to talk to you about the investigation phase of a criminal matter, talking a little bit about whether lawyers get involved in Canada in that phase and how we do it and what the client should expect and know and do. So it's a pretty loaded question, but we get a lot of clients who will phone us and they say, you know, the police have asked me to go down to the police station. I don't know what it's for, or they've told me to go down to the police station, they're investigating. And what do we do in that situation? Well, this is the real role of a defense lawyer in this situation. First of all, and you should watch my right to counsel video and right to remain silent video, we tell them, look, call the police officer back and find out if they're just investigating or they're laying a charge. If they tell you they're just investigating, want to talk to you, say, look, I'm not coming down. I'm only coming down to the police station if you're telling me I'm going to be arrested and charged. Simple as that. Because if they're just investigating, you don't want to go down because they're going to put you in a room and try and get you talking. We're going to say to you, don't give a statement, keep exercising your right to remain silent. I'm not giving a statement, even if they keep you there for hours. But they have ways and means of breaking you down, so you don't even want to go down if you don't have to. Now, having said that, if they say they're going to arrest you and charge, you don't want to be arrested at work or in church or someplace. Go down, get arrested. If you're a first-time offender, for most criminal offenses, you're probably going to be released if you're a first-time offender, unless it's a murder or quite a serious charge. Like, for example, even for sexual assault, most people are just released on consent. Go down, don't give a statement, resist whatever they say in the room, just shut up. It's so important. You're going to ruin your defense otherwise. Watch that video on that, by the way, and you'll know why. So, and then people say to me, well, okay, they said it there, I'm not going to be arrested. So how long does this investigation go on? Well, realistically, it can only go on so long. In Canada, by the way, there's no statute of limitations. So if they find DNA evidence against you 10 years from now, they can charge you. But realistically, for most criminal charges, if they haven't charged you in a couple of months, it's going to go away. But you never know. I can't really answer that question because there's no statute of limitations. If they decide not to arrest you today, well, that's for a valid reason. They don't think you have enough offense. What if they find enough evidence 6 months from now is the issue. There's a very limited role in Canada. I mean, in Canada, unlike US TV shows, Canadian lawyers are not allowed in the room. We don't go down and talk with the officer and get involved, and that's just kind of garbagey US TV. Maybe they do that in the States a little bit. I know they do to a certain extent. They're allowed to go down. We're not allowed to do that. You have a right to phone a lawyer when you're under arrest, but the lawyer, you don't have a right to meet that lawyer in person. So we get a lot of phone calls about this, a lot of stressed out people. Some of them are going to be arrested, some of them are not. You know, the bottom line is make sure you go down to the station only if you're told you're going to be under arrest. And you have to ask the officer directly. Now, they may lie to you. They say, no. I'll say, I'm not going down. Well, they might arrest you at work then, but I personally would not go down to a police station unless I was told I was being under arrest. And the important thing to remember, there's no statute of limitations, but practically speaking, for most criminal offenses, unless you're going to be charged within a month or two from now, it's probably going to go away, but I can't guarantee that. So there's just a little bit of advice on the investigation process and how it works. By the way, the Crown Attorney has nothing to do with the investigation process. It's all in the police. Unlike the States, where district attorneys can get involved in investigations and do, especially on serious crimes, they don't do that here. The role of the Crown here is only to prosecute the case once they receive the evidence from the police. The police can phone them up and ask them questions about whether they think they have enough evidence gathered, but the police do not direct the investigation. I should say the Crown Attorney, that is the prosecutor, does not direct the investigation in any fashion. So I hope you learned a little bit today about investigation process and the role of the limited role of the defense counsel in that, and the limited role of the Crown Attorney in the investigative process in Canada. Thank you for watching our video. We are absolutely committed to bringing you the best possible criminal and DUI educational videos. If you found this video helpful, please like it and subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you've been charged with a criminal offense in Ontario and require our services, please click on the link in the description below.